Hello everyone, this is Mouse961, and today I'm bringing you the 6th episode of the WarpDrive tutorial series. In today's episode, we'll be talking about the cloaking devices that keep your ship nicely cloaked when you don't want them to be seen. To start off, you will need one advanced computer, one cloaking core, 12 cloaking coils, and a very large power supply to keep your ship cloaked. So we'll head down inside here. I already got the power set up, and the center of my ship is right on top of this block. So you take your cloaking core, put it right there on top. It doesn't have to be directly in the center, but for this case I'm going to do it this way. And then you start with your cloaking coils, and you place them one block away from the cloaking core. And as you see, there's one block between each of these. Then you have to place a second layer on the outer edge, so that way the cloaking device knows where to stop, but the cloaking coil does not have to be all the way on the outside of your ship. From the cloaking coil, it also hides 5 blocks past the block. So I'm placing it here, and really what's going to happen is my ship will be invisible, including 5 more blocks past those. Also, you know that the blocks are aligned properly when you see the white circles right there, and the center ones have the white circles on all sides of them. So if I break that, you'll see that one right there. So we have this all set up. It's taking in power, but it's a bit too slow, so I'm just going to put that down, and it's full. So there we have it. We have our 12 cloaking coils, we have our cloaking core, and we have our large power supply. So let's put our computer right there on top. Going to right click on it. There are 3 commands you can use. There's cloak 1, cloak 2, and uncloak. Cloak 1 is the simple version of cloaking, but it leaves a shadow behind where your ship is. So that way, if you are on a planet or if there's something in the background, you will see that there's something there, but you can't quite tell what. Cloak 2 requires a lot more power, but it completely hides your ship. And lastly, the uncloak is to obviously turn off the cloaking device. So really quick here, I'll just type in, we'll do cloak 1. I'll hit enter, and you'll see the laser shooting out. You'll hear a fancy noise, and now, if we head outside, just out of the cloaking zone, and now that we're outside of it, the moon disappears. So, if you have your ship just in the middle of nowhere and there's no moons around, it looks fine, because really you can't tell there's a ship there. But if you have it against a backdrop like these moons, you can very clearly tell that there is something there. So I'm going to get a bit closer again, drop down, go back to our computer, and type uncloak, hit enter, it turns it off. Then we type in cloak 2, same thing happens, you see the laser light shooting out, you'll hear the sound, and now if we head out there and fly away from our ship, you will see that it's not there. Also to note is that if I did fly over the ship, which, yeah, it's about there. If I were to stop flying here, I would be falling if the ship were not cloaked, but because it is cloaked, gravity no longer applies to me. It can be very useful because it means that if someone is just flying through space above your ship, they won't be pulled by your gravity. So we'll drop back down, and the ship will show up again, and there you have it. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you. And have a great day.